Today we're going to be testing with some OP9 Kyros. Gonna try out the coups on here. Sort of works like a mini Katakuri, but with the benefit of them trashing a card from hand. And this deck revolves all around the leader ability, which is to KO something by 0. And to do that, we got all the minuses in the world, at least the ones that make sense to try to get this package together. So we got this heavy navy package to get some tools to trade, as well as getting our turn 2s to be more consistent. And brand new is pretty much the center point. So we're going to be trying to look for brand new pretty much every single time. And then we got our one-legged toy soldier that helps deal with the 7 costs. Now how we do that is with Moria, where we can drop a soldier, drop a Shirahoshi, leader ability flip, and then pop. So there's that. And in case we needed some protection, as well as reusing our leader ability, we got Viola instead. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Let me know in the comments. But last thing here is the Yamato, just as a preservation device, and it synergizes well with Ice Age. So the Yamato can put in work really nice. So we got that all set up. So we got a few games for you for today. Timestamps will be in the description. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment on what leader that you want to see in the next One Piece video. Thanks. All right, so we got Doffy in the building, and they chose to go first. So we got brand new 2K, Ice Age, Moria, and Yamato. So good start here. We can get the brand new to search for a 4 drop here. Though they do have the Perona, so they're starting off really strong. So they'll be able to fix their top 5 cards legally. And there's nothing I can do about it. Unless you like pull like Victoria Sentry and just trash it all. That would be hilarious. But we got this searcher here. We're going to get Ice Age from that. And they're going to be deploying all the bodies. Probably a Jinbei is coming with another body, so that could be a very awkward position for us if they do. But let's see, they got the 7. Okay, so they bounced both of them back. Interesting. This one's going to be a bit slower. All right, so we pretty much just play Borsellino here. That's our only option. But okay, you just toss a Perona just like that. No respect. But all right, so it's on to turn 3. Thurn. But we got Buggy, so that's gonna, I think you can sort the top 3. I thought you couldn't do that, but that is the clapback. We do lose our Boris, and we're gonna do the same thing, toss Borsellino out. So we're down a bit, but I think we're at a point that we can use one of the Ice Ages to close. But then there's also another option of getting the 4 drops. But again, that bounce is pretty strong, so we'll probably do the former rather than the latter. And we're going to probably do just that. So I'm thinking it's going to be on the law. We'll pop it. And then we'll go to town here. We'll put 5 and then 6 onto the board. And then we'll just swing 6, see if that gets us anywhere. No, but they are losing cards that would otherwise go to their bodies section. But Boa is going to be used. It's going to help them out real good here, and we're going to get a big alpha swing. But the good news is that our trash is full. Unfortunately, we don't have Shirahoshi to just insta-clear it, but we do have the Viola to reset. But still, pretty big alpha damage coming. So 7, clean. That's, are they going to swing 8? Yeah, I think they can. Oh, they're going to attach it to Jinbei. Smart. So I think we're going to take one of these swings, methinks. At least to let our leader ability be used again. But yeah, that's another 2. We're going to have to protect that one. And we got Viola in trash, so that helps us out a bit. There's Kuzan over here, but we gotta find a way to make use out of our stuff. I was thinking of using Gecko, but we're gonna go with the 2-drop. And then we're gonna go Kuzan to tuck it back into life. And then we can use the other Ice Age to pop another 4 costs, probably the Boa. But I figured it'd be better this way because at worst our life goes to 0, at best our stuff gets attacked. But yeah, this is not looking too good for us here. Okay, so they drop Law. And we go 5 here, just so that we keep the Ice Age in hand. You see if they block it. They do, but we're going to just minus the Boa and then just pop it. And that gives us some more strength, so we get another Ice Age, which is good, but they do slow down and take out our stuff, which is fine. So we are going to go to 0 life, which is not so fine. But now we can probably use Yamato to heal back up. At the very least, get our legs back from under us. Now the debate is when to attack. I think we still have to, just to put some kind of pressure to try a win in the next 2 turns. But let's see what happens here. So they're going to go for another big alpha swing. Still looking pretty bad, especially since they have all kinds of damage. But what we can do is we can actually pop both, and we do that with first Yamatoing one of the 4 drops and then using Ice Age to reveal our life and get another one. So we're going to do just that, popping Boa, using our last Ice Age to pop the new gate. So now we survive a bit longer. So we're going to go 5 here and then another 5 to face. So now we have a chance. But let's see what they do. So they're going to get a lot more draws and a lot of Weevils. I said Newgate, I think, before, but Weevil. Still, pretty good draw. But we're going to try to protect our life because that's the only one we have left. And we can do some cheeky stuff now, because what we can do is play both blockers here. So we'll do that first. So we'll play Moria. We use Viola. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but we're going to take out the brand new. We're going to flip down our Shirahoshi in life. And order is, you can go either way with it, because our leader ability can just pop the new gate. That's what Shirahoshi is for the Doffy. So now I got a blocker and some change. And we got some counter, but not all. But I figured it probably wouldn't be enough to take on the Doffy with just what we have. So this is probably our next best bet. So it depends on what they have next. If they can remove the Violet for cheap, then we are in trouble. But it doesn't seem like they have the law to get through. So they're going to go 9 here. And they also don't have Perfume Femur, so we're just going to block here, and we got the win. But yeah, still, if they had something to remove that blocker, we would be cooked. Okay, so we got Luffy. I'm going to keep this because we got all the tools here. All right, so they got Law. What are they going to get? Okay, that's a 2K counter Sanji. That's cool. We got brand new here now. We got both the Kuzan options. I think we're going to go with the black one because they don't have a means to get rid of it at this stage. So we'll just play that on curve. They'll probably take life and get the 4 done. So they have something cooking for us, but we'll just counter that we can save our charges of using leader abilities. So they got the 4 KO2 when you minus it on. That's for all the shenanigans. The 2 costs that are out there. So that's your Doffy Teach. That's any old blocker. But they're going to block in this particular case. But yeah, still doing good. They're going to take life anyway. And they are going to take out the Kuzan. So that's their alternative. Well, we're gonna try to save it, but just debating. But it would mean we'd have to lose our entire hand to do it. But I am determined to see this live. But we're down to not even our Morias because we won't get to them till next turn. So what we can do is try to get rid of that Sanji. And that's pretty much going all in here. See if they're willing to counter out. And they are. So that's pretty crazy. So what we're going to do at this point is hold. Oh my goodness. This is... got greedy there. So that's going to bring us down to 2 lives. So big missed opportunity there on using the Kuzan. But they are really using their stuff aggressively. Though the good news is we can do something cheeky with Moria, and that's involving the Toy Soldier as well as the Shira. Though in hindsight, we probably should have went after the 4-drop first with the attack. But you know, let's see if they try to get rid of this thing. Nope, they're going to keep it up. Still, pretty bad position that we're in. Though they are pretty low on cards as well. So we'll just casually counter out of these. And then we'll do the same thing here. And let's see what they have in store for us. So we do have to take that one. And that's what the blocker is for. But we're still in a world of hurt. So we're going to need something real quick. And unfortunately, we're not going to get it. So, but we are going to try to take out the Kamizo. Alright, so we have options. We can actually get rid of the 9 cost Luffy by using Ice Age as well as a Shirahoshi. So we do have an option of going 1 here, but it's kind of confusing on how to try to get out of this in one piece. Definitely going to use the Ice Age for sure. Minus that, then go Moria again. And then we'll go Shirahoshi and then brand new just to get that card draw because I don't think we need anything else other than that. So we'll get another blocker up, get some counter to try to squeeze out of this. We do get a 2K counter, which is fantastic. Now we can just pop. And we got, what, 3 straight 2K counters? Which is neat, but there's going to be an incoming, whatchamacallit, giant. There it is, so that kind of sets this, doesn't set the sails, but we are still in a precarious position, not gonna lie. Okay, so they got the Usopp to rest, so now it's just full face, but now it's just a matter of how we're going to get out. But since they swung like this, all they have left is to take a life and then just try to go all in here. But we are lucky enough to get 3 straight 2K counters, and yeah, that's pretty much game. That was high risk, high reward in this case. I don't even know if that makes any sense. Okay, so we got some perp Luffy. This looks like a really good hand, so we'll keep that. Got Searcher Law. What is he going to search for? Alright, so another... Oh, that's the discard law. Well, good luck trying to get that out. But, alright, so we got the Ice Age here. Though we do lose a Moria, which is unfortunate, but we do get a Shirahoshi in there, which is pretty good. So likely hit themselves for damage and play a 4-drop. Probably a Zoro or Bond Clay. Considering trashing, just so that we keep our life as, so that we can constantly use our life as a KO device. But yeah, so you did that. And okay, so I'm seeing that a lot more. Two uh the two Dawn Killer. Maybe that's for Teach, the Doffy one. But we're gonna get rid of it with the Shirahoshi and then go 5. So that should slow them down for a bit. And that gives us options. Okay, so there's the law that they searched. So 6, they can probably take another and then play Luffy. That would probably be the next bit. The question is, do they have it? Because this is the most important time for Purple Luffy is when they do this on turn 3. Okay, so they do have it. Okay, that they got Zoro instead. Okay. Now, I think what would be ideal, but we won't get it till another turn, is we're going to need to put Toy Soldier in the trash eventually. I think we're at a point now that we will take so that our KO is open for next turn. So we can actually get rid of the Luffy with Ice Age and Toy Soldier. But let's see, we can also go Zoro and save up. But at the same time, if we get Soldier involved, oh no, we're not even doing that. Oh, we're gonna go Kuzan. That's pretty nice too. That gives us counter to use for protecting our life, considering that we don't have anything for the Zoro now. Okay, so they lose Jack, not Jack, but I forgot to add Dawn to attack, but they still take. So we're kind of back to square one here, but they do get rid of a blocker. So now the question is, do they have another Luffy to mess around with? I forgot what they searched for Zoro here. Ooh, that's pretty spicy, the 7-cost Sanji. So that's going to rest either a blocker for pressure or my Kuzan just to get rid of it. They can probably do either or here, but okay, they rested, so they're gonna try to go for base, and that is a really good way to get rid of the chump blockers. So Sanji doing really well in this role. All right, so we're at 5, considering blocking that as well. The question is, do I take? I think we do, because I don't know if I want to do 2K counters. We do get the Ice Age, but so we'll hold on to that. But we can't use it until next turn. And we have to use our best card, the Moria. Otherwise, we don't have enough on board to defend. Alright, so we got our next turn here. We'll try to get rid of that law. And we could actually get rid of the Sanji with Shirahoshi and the Toy Soldier. They kept it? That's wild. Oh, so we're just going to get rid of the law with the 5k. But I guess that's a good trade, getting the law for a 2k counter. I think the rest is just hit Kuzan in the face of Purple Luffy, and then we try to get rid of the Sanji. So we'll do just that. We'll get the Shira and the Soldier, minus the Sanji, trash the Toy Soldier, reveal, and that's a lifeline right there. So we'll take that 5. And because we're on our 10 Dawn turn, we have more options with the Ice Age in the Yamato combination. Okay, so they get another Luffy. Ouch. Okay, so they got the standard one, so that's still a whole bunch of pressure. But the good news is that we can probably get rid of the Zoro with Gecko, but that's assuming that they don't have Giant in hand, which they tend to do at this junction of the game. So gonna have to lose that. So we're still alive, but we have pretty much nothing that we can really play here. So my only option is to try to go for Zoro. And then hopefully we have enough Dawn to try to get some Borsalinos out. Either way, this is looking pretty precarious. Okay, so we do have Giant. So that's a Giant and then another card. So Sangoro is gone. And then they have another counter. And not to take the chance, we'll just go heavy on the Zoro in case I want to do it again. They empty their whole hand for that. Unfortunate, but we're still kind of in trouble, even though we got 2 blockers up. The only good news is they have no other. They don't have much cards left, and one of them's a brick. So we're actually in a good position to go for game ourselves if we survive. But that is the weirdest thing. They're going for life here. So if they're doing that, that means they're trying to go for game. It's all or nothing here. So we'll take out our Borsalino. So that gives us some options. They will get the draw with Sanji, however, but we're going to just take off that Dawn. We'll use the 2K counter as well here. No, we actually take. Maybe we're trying to trap them into investing more, but I think we're good. We can use the Shirahoshi blocker to block 1. We can eat another life, but we'll see what they do here. I think I'm very likely going to take this Luffy hit, assuming it doesn't go to the Moria, which I don't think it does. Oh, okay, rush Luffy. So they're going to get another card in hand. However, they don't have the ability to they don't have the ability to go for a Giant anymore, since they already used leader ability already. So we'll take this. At least I hope I do. And then we block the game hit. So Shirahoshi serving its purpose. And we got pretty much the entire game here. We just gotta go for formalities, if we even get that far. So they take, and then I guess we can go everything into the Kyros. Though truth be told, I think we go 7 and then all in, but either way, we are pretty much set to win. That was very close, so they have enough for 4 counters, but that's about it. Wow, they got 3 Luffy Taros this game. That's crazy. And then a 9 cost to boot. But still, really close game. Well played to my opponent. Alright, so we got Enel here. Gonna go second, just so that we can get our curve a little bit better. So I got Viola, Ice Age, 2 Kuzans, and a Gecko. Alright, so nothing on their turn, so we got a nice top deck in the form of brand new. However, nothing we can do and get those, so those are all being trash. But it's good because it gives our Gecko Moria some targets. So they passed their turn, and we got another brand new here, so we're going to do double attacks here. We'll go 5 one end and then 5 the other. Are they considering blowing up my brand new? You know, that's a pretty good trade. I have no problem with that. All right, let's see. All right, we got Kuzan, so that's we did get lucky with the second one. But brand new is not catching a break. He got blasted by Nami twice. We'll drop one of the Kuzans to give us options. Alright, so now we're on 6 Dawn. We'll just draw Kuzan because that's the hardest to get out properly. Now I'm debating on whether I add 2 or put 2 on board, but I think I'm going to just swing 5 and then play Viola here. But not good luck on that trigger because they have another buy that is going to be a problem, so we'll just play it for readability, and they have another Yamato in life, so it's a brick, but it's not something that will get us trouble. But there's a Lucy over there, so that's new. You don't tend to see Lucy in Enel decks, though it does give you the ability to just keep drawing. But we'll just counter out casually here. I think this next 5, I'll probably take it. So yeah, that's a Shirahoshi, which is great for us. So we can we have some options here. We are going to play Gigamoria, of course, but we're just going to try to take out some characters. Maybe they could drop some cards for us while that happens, but they let that go. We'll do the same thing to Nami here as well. Okay, so they counter out this time, but we'll Gecko. I think we gotta bring out Toy Soldier as well as I think that's what I would do, but I might have made a mistake here. But we do Shirahoshi and brand new, so that works because that still takes care of the minus, and we do get a blocker for it. So actually, that would be right. So we're gonna just casually pop the Lucy here. We got some searchers. We got that 2K counter. And now they're up to a 9 Dawn, so Yamato is probably coming. There's enough to... Oh, no, they Raigo the Gecko. Okay. That does make things a bit complicated because we don't get their full value from the Yamato. We just play a 9K body. I'm debating on keeping this on board because it's just Nami left. But... I think at this point, I will likely let it go. No, okay, so we keep it around. I think I just want an easy way to pop the Nami, even though I don't have an answer to it just yet. But brand new goes down as retaliation. And we do get some draws here, and we got another Kuzan, so that helps out. We'll go through our deck further. Instead of going for face, we'll go for life. Or not life, for Nami. What's the difference? But at this point, we should expect to see a Yamato drop. Yeah, so that's typical. But we're kind of in a pickle where... Oh yeah, what we can do is Ice Age and then Yamato so that we can clear out their Yamato. And then we can just swing 5 here. And they run the Robin, though maybe in hindsight I should have had pressure because, or should have attacked with the Kuzan because that just happened. So it's just a bounce back and forth. We have enough cards to try to get something out of Tempest Kick because we have no big bodies left. We do have blockers to protect us for a bit, but we're running out of cards. Our option is to maybe go for a Kuzan Tuck, but we'd probably run into the same problem because we're not beating them fast enough. But they only have 4 cards left in hand. So perhaps we just try to just go for live here. We'll start with brand new. I'll put them to 1 most likely. Okay, so they probably were thinking on a trigger, but not yet. So we're going to go another 9 again. We're going to try to get them to 0. I think that's the goal. So they're up to 6, so I'll have to drop 5. And they'll be back to 6 again. We're going to go 10. Hopefully that's the last time we see a big body. Another Yamato, so they'll take out the Viola and they'll heal 1. Alright, no point in letting that one go, so I think are we considering carrying out here? Just so that we have that extra attack. And the moment they attack there, we can block with the Shirahoshi. So essentially, we're at our wit's end here. And we gotta finish them off right at the second. But in the case that that doesn't happen, we have options in the form of another Gecko. So that's the Lucy gone. Let's go 2 here, because I don't think we're destroying anything today. So we might get 2 cards out of hand. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So we got 3 cards out of hand, which is great. And now we can refill our, we can get additional support here in the form of blockers. So we can get, I think it'd be a good idea to get, oh, okay, so we're getting Kuzan and then a blocker. That might have been a mistake because that just leaves our Yamato open. In hindsight, I probably should have done a Borsellino and then a brand new. I think that would have been better. But maybe I was thinking of just trying to find cards. So that Katakuri is likely going to tuck the Gecko in. We do have enough counter if they attack incorrectly here. So that's 1. Are they going to go 2? They do, and that will probably... Oh, no, they're going for life. They didn't want to take the chance. Alright, so we take that. Got a lot of counter in hand. So, we should have enough to win this, or to try to go for a game here. So, I think safe bet is should just go 9 with Yamato. Or maybe I should have went 7 with one of the smaller characters. I think that would have been more correct. Looking back on it now. So we'll go 8 to life. And then let's see if that gives us options. Alright, so we're just going to put everything into Kuzan. Okay, so it's just bricks. And there you have it, some Kyros action. Rare to see some Kyros nowadays, but want to try to make something that works. I really like the Kuzans in this set, though. The one thing that you're going to have a hard time going up against, at least for this build, is Blackbeard for sure. And I think the only way that you can alleviate that in any serious way is to go with the Raigo. So it's basically the delete button for yellow. Essentially, they're Red Rock, but it does come with a twist in regards to you pretty much have to be at 1 life to play it. So that's probably going to be the hardest matchup out of all these. Other than that, probably not only run Ice Age, but run Finger Pistol as well, which is the 4 KO5 drop. And it drops 2 cards as well, so maybe the Gecko Moria can get more sense there. But this is all just a brainstorming session, trying to see what works, what doesn't work. And I think the black and yellow archetype, if more decks come, or more leaders come out of it, or either the Kyros or the Linlin get some crazy cards, either generically or leader locked. It's I think this is a sleeping giant waiting to happen. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next One Piece video. Peace.